What's up, guys? Anybody out there? I know there's nobody out there yet. This is a complete surprise. Let's see how long it takes the first person to jump on. It's been about 15 seconds now. Oh, we got one. Who's there? Tell me who's there. We got one person live, two live. Who else is coming? Sorry, guys, for anybody who's out there right now. I wasn't planning on doing this, but guess what? This is the only way I can do this kind of thing because I'm terrible at planning live streams. So a lot of you have asked me for that recently. So I want to just jump on for a little bit and see what you guys are interested in seeing from me next. Black Canary, Tasha, how are you guys? Thank you for coming. Sorry for the no warning. Hello from Miami Beach, Miguel. Thank you, man. My favorite Colombian dude. It's Colombia, right? I thought you said it's Colombia. Hey, Jim. I figured you would come. Lando, hello. Yes, I was right. I remembered, Miguel. Colombia. And Jim, I know that you are in LA. Black Canary, hello from Arizona. Hello back from Miami Beach. Trying to deal with realtors in Florida is ridiculous and unprofessional. Welcome to the last 13 years of my life, my friend. Now you know why I'm a YouTuber now. Jillian, hello. Yes, I remember, Jim, that you are in LA. You know, actually answering you guys in the comments and really getting to know you, I feel like I know you guys too, even though, you know, if you don't make videos or whatever, I get to know your story and where you're from, so that's cool. I'm glad we get to do this here. And you know what? That's why I'm jumping on here real quick, because I want to know from you what you guys want to see from me coming up, because I have a little bit of a surprise that I want to reveal. I recently did the road trip around Florida, but now I'm going to be doing a much bigger road trip, much bigger than the last one. It's going to be for about 2 to 2.5 months, actually. And it's really not for the channel. I'm not doing it for YouTube. I'm doing it just because I can. And, you know, it's something I've wanted to do for a long time. And so I'm going to be driving back to Illinois, where I'm from. I'm going to stay there for a week. And then I'm going to be driving all the way to the West Coast. And I'll be staying in like Northern California, up in that area for a few weeks. And then I'll be coming down near the LA and San Diego area after that. And on the way back to Florida, I'm going to stop in Arizona. So I don't plan on like covering the whole trip and showing every little bit of it and all of that. Nothing like that. I really just want to make the kind of videos that you guys want to see from me. So throw some ideas in the chat of some things that you would like to see along the way, now that you kind of get an idea of where I'm going to be going and what I'm going to be doing. So I really love to hear from you. Jake, you like me better, huh? You like me better live? Crystal, aloha from Waikiki. You know what? As soon as you said Waikiki, I was thinking of that show, The White Lotus on HBO. I've been watching that. It's pretty funny. It's in Hawaii. Samantha, hello from Tampa. Hello back from Miami Beach. Hello, Uve. Trying to move to the Celebration area of Florida. Realtors don't call you back. Yeah, I know, man. It's like that everywhere. It sucks. And they don't call you back either as a realtor, so it's not just you as a client. It is what it is. Yeah, it does sound like a lot of fun, Black Canary. It's something I've wanted to do for years, and I'm finally like in the position to do it, so have to do it now while the opportunity's on the table. We have some friends that we're going to be staying with along the way and family. So, you know, it's pretty cool. Hey, Steve from Maryland. Hi, from a neighbor down in Belle Island. John, I know you too from the comments. I see you in there all the time. We are neighbors, man. You live in one of the best areas of Miami Beach too, by the way. Tasha says she likes the videos in general. I like the vlog style videos a lot and the walking tours. Plus, you've been a great help in the Daytona move. Well, I appreciate that, Tasha. Yeah, I was thinking of doing a few different walking videos along the trip, you know, showcasing some interesting areas. Honestly, I don't feel like I'm the best vlogger, guys. I don't know, like I feel like it's just not my thing. I feel like I'm better at like planning the video, kind of what the topic's going to be about. When it's really off the cuff and I'm in some strange area, I feel like I don't really know what to show or what to say. So I'm not sure if vlogging is my thing, but maybe I'll try a few of them. Let's see. Can I do some videos while in Cali? Well, absolutely I will. I will be doing quite a few. I'm not going to make like a travel series video like I did for the Florida thing. It's going to be, maybe I was thinking more like comparison videos, like what are the beaches like in California versus Florida, and the weather, and I don't know, stuff like that. What do you guys think about that? Travel Animal, hello from New York City. You're welcome, John. You like the walking tours too, Lando. I know I haven't been doing those, because my problem is, guys, I have more ideas than I have time. If you saw my list of ideas of videos I would love to make, I mean, your jaw would drop, because it would probably take me 2 years to make all those videos. So yeah, that's kind of I have the opposite problem of people that don't have enough ideas. I have too many. Black Canary, you agree with Tasha about the walking vids? I appreciate that. Be cool to hear what you talk about, what you thought you would expect versus what your experience actually turned out to be. Yeah, I think so too. I think that'd be pretty cool. I have been to California before, but I've never driven cross country like that. And I've never been to a lot of the states in between Illinois and California. So it would be interesting to see. Lots of rookie realtors out there. Yeah. Well, Florida, it's pretty easy to get a real estate license, so I'm not too surprised about that, Jake. Yeah, that's why I'm not really doing real estate anymore. I have a team that's helping me, and they are really dedicated to being in the business. But after 13 years, I've kind of had enough, and I'm very grateful to have people helping me now, so I can just do this. Road trip to Illinois. I'm from Chicago. What's up, Rich? I want to see a video from Boca Raton, from different districts of Miami. Well, that's going to have to wait a while, Anton, because I'm going to be out of town for a while. I like the videos that let us get to know you a bit. Might be why I enjoy walking the walking tours. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Tasha. The walking tours, it gives me a chance to kind of just say what's on my mind and show what I see along the way. So yeah, I like doing those too. I guess I stopped doing them because it really wasn't the most popular type of video I've ever done, but maybe I'll try those again. Ramses, yes, I am live. Thanks for being here, man. I wonder if Cali is on lockdown. So far, it's not, but you know what? I'm telling you right now that if things get too crazy there and they start doing shutdowns and things like that, I'm out of there. So being from Florida, guys, I'm not going to be having that. So it's already bad enough they're bringing back the mask thing there, so we'll see. But I'm driving, so I don't have to worry about catching flights or anything like that. So if I don't like it, I can just leave. I heard Carlsbad by or in San Diego is supposed to be nice. Yeah, I've heard that too. And I'm going to be exploring that area a little bit because you know what? If I ever did move to California, San Diego is like right at the top of my list. And I'm glad to hear you like my walking tours, Crystal. Sharon, do you have any information on the moratoriums that are being extended for renters and foreclosures? The only thing I can tell you right now is it's only in certain areas. It's not all across the country that's happening, it seems like. And I think that the extension that the CDC did was ruled by the courts not to be constitutional. So I'm not sure how well that's going to hold up if certain states like Florida, for example, want to move forward with their evictions. Maybe it will be harder with the what do you call it, foreclosures, because that can be more of like a federal thing with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, but we'll see. Thank you, Jake. Yeah, you did it 7 times, Jim. Wow, that's incredible, man. I'll bet it is a great experience. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm glad that we have all this time to do it, because then You know, it can just be a relaxing experience. We don't have to be in a hurry to get anywhere. That's really the best thing, you know? Let's see. Travel animal. You've been reading the home insurance rates are rising rapidly in Florida as a whole. Any thoughts on that? Yeah, well, it's probably just going to keep getting worse here. You know, I've talked about that a lot in my videos. There's Lizzie.
Hey guys.
Special cameo.
Hi Pips. How you doing? Taking care of the doggies in the room. I just put them in the room so they can have dinner, and then we're gonna go for a walk.
Sounds good. Just answering everybody's questions here, getting some ideas.
Cool. About our trip?
Yep.
Cool. All right, guys. Let me take care of the babies. Bye.
Bye. Okay, where were we? The insurance thing. Yeah, it's probably just going to keep getting worse, you know? Bad weather, flooding, old roofs equals more insurance. Who else? Where did I stop here? Steve Anthony. Our house is still being sold way over asking without inspections. That's kind of specific to the area, Steve. Like some markets are a lot hotter than others. So, you know, down here in Miami, that's not really a thing. But in hot markets like St. Augustine and places like that where they have very low inventory, the answer is yes. I want to see Disney World. Come see it then, Shazzy. What's up from Miami Beach, Ramses? What is the story on your guitars? I have a treat for you, Wolverine. A lot of people have asked me about the guitars. Guess what, man? I have a full video coming out. Probably later this week, I'll put it out. If not this week, it'll be next week, but very soon, showing all my guitar stuff, a little bit of guitar playing, showing you all my gear. It's got nothing to do with my channel, but I don't care, you know? I like making videos that are fun to make, and, you know, that's something that people have asked about. So that's coming. California beach reviews would be great. Yeah, I think so too, Miguel, as I actually really do love the beaches there. I think they're great, you know, and there's some favorites I have already after being there a couple times. So definitely some California beach videos, LA lifestyle vlogs. Sounds like a good idea, man. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, San Diego's on the list. I won't be spending too much time there, but we do plan on going down there. Yeah, the wildfires are a concern, but luckily down in San Diego, that's not such a big deal. Roman, any kind of review on Boca Raton? That's probably going to have to wait till I'm back in town at some point. Oi, I'm assuming reserved 86. Brasileiro, probably. Probably. Yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to that too, Jim. Even just on the trip around Florida, you know, we met so many cool people along the way. I think that's going to be one of the best parts about it as well. Roberts, hello from Vegas. Hello back from Miami. We need a video of you back in your hometown in the winter. Not over my dead body, JJ. I'm just kidding. I actually miss going there for the holidays and for winter sports. Like I love skiing. You know, I used to do that a lot in the winter time. But you know, I decided after a certain amount of years, like, okay, I'm not going to keep coming here year after year for the holidays and stuff. It got expensive. I was pretty broke for a while, so trying to do that every year wasn't feasible for me. And I wanted to use the little money I had back then to take trips to other places. So I just kind of stopped doing that. But maybe next year in the winter I'll go. I'm still trying to, you know, lay low. It's funny, right? I'm doing this huge road trip, but because of the COVID thing, we're driving, guys. I'm not flying because I don't want to fly on the plane with the mask and be stuck in a tiny little seat next to 100 people that who knows if they're sick or whatever. You know, people are still catching this thing. And me and Lizzie are really good at staying clean and staying our distance away from people. We've kept that very serious the whole time, and we intend to keep that lifestyle throughout the entire trip. And that's part of the reason we're driving, and we get to see the country along the way. So it's a win-win, if you ask me. Oh, what do we got here? Do you think REITs are worth it and a good alternative to wholly owning properties? No, I don't, Shazzy. There's no replacement for owning real estate. It does take a lot of the risk out of it, but also you lose most of the reward as well. And one of those big ones being the tax benefits. All right. How do you plug your guitars in living in a condo? Well, you'll see in the video. It's not real estate related, but I want to see YouTube revenue breakdown. Yeah, I might do a video like that. Probably not anytime soon, just because it's going to be kind of hard for me to make that on the road. But maybe when I come back, we'll see. It depends on how it is for me on the trip. But I like that idea, Evan. Mark says, I'm doing a great job. I'm interested in Lakeland area for retirement. I appreciate that, Mark. I don't know too much about Lakeland other than that it's close to Orlando, but I don't have a whole lot to say about the area. I just passed through, didn't really spend much time there. C. Loker wants comparison videos. I agree. I think the comparison videos are going to do good. I like that idea too. John, I wouldn't fly to save my life right now. Well, maybe to actually save my life. Yeah, well, me too. And I'm not flying to save my life. So what do you think of that? Is the Surfside collapse still appearing on the local news in Miami area? I don't know, Travel Animal. I don't really watch the news, and I don't watch the news on purpose because it's very depressing and causes me too much anxiety. Obviously, when it first happened, it was kind of hard to look away. So I don't think they're talking about it too much anymore just because, the news cycles always move on. But I did a video recently about people buying condos still, so check it out. There's some interesting information in there that I think you're going to like. Yeah, I like the road trips better too, Sharon. I like going at my own pace, and you never see anything near as much as you see on the road trip, versus flying. I knew you were Brasileiro. Moving to Florida in October. Reserved 86.
Oh, yeah.
No Portuguese here, though. English.
Fala!
Where am I headed to next? I'm heading everywhere. I'm going to Illinois, going to
Beverly Hills.
Well, yeah, that's out in California, but we're going to be hitting all the states in between, taking our time to drive there as well.
It's going to be fun.
Yep. All right. Lakeland's a good distance from Orlando and Tampa.
Let's go. Everybody, ready?
Steve Anthony says, I saw your video in Panama City Beach. I guess housing in Panama City is much different and affordable than Panama City.
Right?
Just don't modify your truck like in the video. I know, man, that truck was hilarious, right? Probably one of the funniest things I saw on that trip. I heard they have the filters on the plane are pretty safe. Yeah, I heard all that too, Sharon. I don't really care what they say. Nothing they say is going to convince me to get on that tiny little plane with 1,000 people. Pimp my ride treatment to the Camaro. No way. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that you liked that video. Cheap city to move to Florida with $4,000 in savings. Well, Orlando's a good spot. It's still pretty cheap over there. Ocala is also very cheap. Maybe those could be some starter cities for you, Lewis. I mean, might not be where you want to end up permanently, but the rents are still pretty low there, especially Ocala. Check out that. Does Lizzie have her own dog walker channel? Yeah, she does, but she doesn't really make videos. She's just got, a few things she's taped and stuff over the years on there. Fala Lizzie, she's walking the dogs now. Do a road trip to Key West and try not to spend more than $300 the weekend. That sounds like a challenge video because I don't think that's possible unless you're camping. Heath says, I told you this before, but your videos help my wife and I make up our mind to buy a home on 2 acres outside of Melbourne. Yep, I do remember that, Heath, and I'm really glad to hear that, man. I'm really happy that my videos helped you. Thank you for watching. Yes, I am going to Illinois, Evan. You're from the Hinsdale area. I've never tried Portillo's in Florida, but of course I have many times in Illinois. Like the Italian beef sandwiches there. Satellite Beach is your chill beach town. Daytona is trash. I know where you're coming from, Fly, but you know, if I were to move to Daytona, let's put it this way, I wouldn't be living right in Daytona where all the action is. I would be living, you know, kind of on the outskirts in a more quiet area. And there's plenty of areas near the beach there that are quiet, and that's what I like. Similar to Satellite. Hello, Ryan. You flew in July, no problems. Well, that's your prerogative. I just prefer not to. Until this is all done, I'm not flying anywhere. Have I done videos on the St. Pete and Clearwater area? I did do a couple. I can't even remember if they're out now, Shazzy. Check out my channel and you'll see if they're out. Actually, I do still have a few coming on that area. There's still so many videos I have to get through, guys. It's crazy. Hey, Grandma. My grandma's in the chat. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. Yeah, we will. We'll be traveling safe. Thank you. Most people that move to Miami say the magic of it dies after a couple of years and they end up leaving. Do you find this to be true? Most people do leave. True. Does the magic die? I would say no. I think it depends on why you came here to begin with, JJ. I've been here for 13 years and I still love it here a lot. And that's part of the reason I don't want to leave, man. It's just so beautiful here. The location that we live in is just excellent. It's so convenient. The beaches, I mean, I love the beach. The water here is amazing. There's a lot of things to love about being here. There's things I hate about it too, and I've talked about that. But if you're here just for the party scene and you burn out, then I guess you're going to want to leave. But if you're here just for like the real chill beach lifestyle like me, I don't think it ever gets old. Let's see. Roxana, can you go over the kinds of loans that are available? Also, how can you buy while living in another state? I did do some videos on that in the past, Roxana. Check my channel. I've made over 250 videos at this point, believe it or not. I can't even believe it myself. I have talked about that, the different types of loans that are available. And buying from another state is actually pretty easy. All you got to do is get qualified for a loan, and you know, you can do some virtual tours and stuff like that here via FaceTime or whatever, and you could easily buy a house from somewhere else. Simon, you're asking if the Space Coast is a good place to live. I think it depends on where, you know. Satellite Beach is one of my favorite spots over there. Melbourne can be kind of dicey. Merritt Island, yeah, I don't like that area. It's kind of like, it feels like a little run down. So it depends on where. Went to South Florida last month. Nothing can compare to the weather or natural beauty. I agree, Ryan. That's why I'm still here. Travel animal. Have I ever been to NYC? No, not yet. Chris says he's closing on a place in St. Augustine in October. Congratulations, Chris. Good for you, man. Yeah, it's still one of my favorite areas. I hate the way the prices are going up there now, but I'm glad you were able to get in and close on a place there. Yeah, the houses on the river there, maybe those are good in Merritt Island. Miami 10 years ago is not the Miami now. It's a real city now with everything, even hurricanes. Yeah, well, the hurricanes were here even before the city. But yeah, it has changed a lot. I agree with that. Since the time I moved here to now, it's a different place. You're welcome, Roxana. A collab vid with Chasing the Sun channel or Suburban Florida Dad might be cool. Well, if those guys are in Florida, that would have to wait, Floodland, because I'm going to be leaving Florida for a while. Mr. Motorcars, I know you from the comments. So your real name is Randall, so now I know to call you Randall. I would like to see more walking tours, maybe a little of Hollywood and Fort Lauderdale, if that'd be convenient for you. Yeah, I know. I've been planning on doing the walking tours and maybe some driving videos on different areas down here. It's something that's just been on my list that I just haven't gotten to. So, like I said earlier, I have a list of probably hundreds of video ideas, and I really pay attention to what's doing well on the channel, and I try to make more of that. And for a while, the walking videos really weren't doing that great. So I just kind of swept it to the side, and maybe they'll make a comeback, but we'll see. How about Panama City Beach? Is it as nice in person as it is in pictures? I personally don't care for it that much. Factual breakdown. It's kind of like a hillbilly area of Florida. Not my favorite spot. I recommend going a little bit further to the west, up by Fort Walton and Destin and Sunnyside and all the areas just a little bit west of there. It's not a terrible place, it's just not my favorite. Do you think the Bright Line train will transform travel and where people live in Florida? Maybe. When you do your walking tours, because it's so hot outside right now, would you consider doing them at night? Actually, I would love to do them at night. The problem is you're not gonna be able to see that much because, having a good night vision camera is very expensive. I definitely don't have one. So I don't see that being a feasible idea, Sharon. What's up with St. Augustine, St. John's? That's a video topic. $200 to $300 square foot minimum now. Yeah, I kind of covered that in a video I did about, I think that was moving to Florida is getting out of control, Jake. I talked about that in that video. Hello, David. Still waiting for the market to calm down. Yeah, me too. I'm not buying anything right now. I will wait for the crash, which eventually will happen. Might not be next year or even the year after that, but it will happen. I have time. Let's see. Yeah, you're welcome on the tip, Factual. By the way, you never made a video on a boat. You should, especially in Miami Bay. Well, guess what? That's coming too. I have a video this week coming. I'm on a boat. Not the whole video is on a boat, but there is some boat footage. So stay tuned for that. Perfection Louis. Thoughts on Siesta Key? Yes, it's an amazing area of Florida. I really love Siesta Key, Evan. If you're thinking about visiting or moving there, check it out. Please include Fort Myers and Naples on your walking tours. Yeah, maybe eventually, those aren't right next door like Hollywood and Boca. So I'd have to make a whole trip to go over there. Yeah, that boardwalk in Hollywood's happening, huh? Has the live music scene picked up again? Yeah, I think it is picking up. They're selling concert tickets left and right for things now. And, being down here in Florida feels like kind of pre-COVID now. Everything is kind of like back to normal, so to speak. You can kind of do anything that we did before, obviously at your own risk. I look at it as like the lifeguard situation. No lifeguard, guys, you swim at your own risk. So I'm glad they have all these things happening here, and you're allowed to do that because, this is the US after all. So I'm glad they're doing it, but everybody needs to take their own level of precaution, and do what you feel comfortable with. Planning to move from Wisconsin to Ocala, Kathleen. Well, check out my Ocala video. Ocala reminds me a lot of being in Wisconsin, so maybe you'll like it there. Unless you really hate Wisconsin, then maybe you won't like Ocala. Let's see. They always say the Midwest loves the Florida West Coast. I would agree with that. Yeah, that seems to be a typical stereotype down here. Ophi Jenkins, you're moving to Florida in January. Not sure whether to rent or purchase. Well, I always recommend everybody to rent at first. If you're unfamiliar with the area, you don't want to get stuck buying a house in an area you end up not liking. So if you've never been here before and you're unfamiliar, Ophi, rent first. Yeah, you're into the boat zone guy now, huh? That guy gets like millions of views. I'm like, damn it, why wasn't that my idea? A tap dance and a song. Oh, I don't think I am that limber to do that kind of video, Carol, but good idea. I don't see agents cover ideas on temporary housing while you're in between having sold and ready to buy. It isn't desirable to sign a rental agreement as most of those are 1 year minimum. Yeah, that's a good point, Brian. I'm not sure if it warrants a whole video, but I would definitely suggest anybody who's in that situation to look into like an extended stay hotel or an Airbnb, because chances are, if you're in between, it's probably not going to be more than a month or two. So that should be a sufficient solution. Yeah, I know. The mask on thing, Jim, is really annoying to me, especially since that's been over now here in Florida for a while. I heard it's only indoors, so I'm planning on spending most of my time outside, and I can go the whole time without going to a restaurant, believe it or not. And do they make you do it outside at restaurants too if you're sitting at an outdoor cafe? Yes, travel animal. Ocean Drive still closed to vehicles. Oral Vanessa, I don't know if I remember you from Instagram. Shoot me a message on there, and then we'll reconnect on Instagram. Do you plan to go back to the Panhandle anytime soon? I will be passing through there on my way back to Florida on my trip. I probably won't be spending any significant time there, though, Ed, just passing through. We'll see. Heading out to grab a burger with a friend. Enjoy, John. You have a good evening too, my friend. Do you think you could ever live in California again? Well, I've never lived there to begin with, so maybe. What's up, Alex? Best part of Florida to visit at Christmas. Wow. Well, my honest opinion there is that I think being anywhere down here in Florida in the wintertime is better than being up north, but that's my opinion. It depends on the restaurant. Okay, good to know. I'll pay attention to that, Jim. I'm worried about the gym too, man, because obviously I go to the gym and, working out in the mask is basically impossible for me. When you're lifting 200 pounds, it's pretty hard to breathe with the mask on. You're moving out of Cali because of the mask, Roxana? Honestly, I don't blame you, like everybody's tired of this. It's been over a year. People still got sick with or without the mask and all of these shutdowns and all of this, I'm not going to get into all that. I'm not going to make the stream about that, but I don't blame you, Roxana. What do I want next? To see you and Lizzie buy a home. Thank you, Sonia. We'll see, Lizzie really wants to stay here in Miami, and I love it here too, and her business is here. We might end up staying here a few more years. Honestly, I'm not in a rush to leave because I really love it here, but I would like to have our own home. Hello, Lauren. Lauren is Lizzie's sister, guys. Thank you for joining me. Your daughter attends school in the Bay Area and the masks make it hard for her to breathe. Yeah, it makes it hard for anybody to breathe. It's ridiculous. They shouldn't be doing that to kids. School is hard enough for kids. Couldn't imagine doing that. Thank you, Greg. Would love to hear your list of the most underrated places to live in Florida. Okay, thank you for the idea. I have a new video coming soon. I just shot today, actually. I spent all day shooting and editing videos, so I had the inspiration to come on. And it's kind of along the lines of that. Have you done a video on Key West? No, I haven't, because last time I was there, I wasn't making videos yet. Thank you, Daniel. Thanks for being a fan of the channel. Hello, all the way from Germany. That's so cool, man. I love that there's people that watch from other countries. Oh man, you got to wear the mask at the LA Fitness. That is such a bummer, man. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. That's been like one of my biggest pain points about coming out there. Oh my God. I don't even want to think about it, Jim. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to get a body weight program or something going on while I'm there. I don't think I can handle that. I'm glad my videos have helped you, Ophi. I really am. Yeah, I do believe the temperature is hotter up there right now because that's kind of how it goes, you know. There gets a few days in the northern part of the country that get hotter than Florida. But the thing is, you got to remember down here, Ophi, every day is that hot. So you guys get a few days, a little heat wave here and there. We get 7 months of it. Gina likes the condo videos. Hello, Jeannie. Nice to see you on here. Make more videos in Central Florida, Lakeland, and Winter Haven. Yeah, maybe I'll get back to that area eventually, Elaine. Steve, I see your comment saying that was sarcasm, but I can't remember what it was about already. Would love to see a second round of other cities and towns that you are not able to go on the past trip. Yeah, well, most of it's going to be outside of Florida, so that won't be happening on this trip, unfortunately, Jeannie. Hello, Dan. Yeah, ZSR about the Mesa. Guitar videos coming, man. Stay tuned. Probably later this week. I promise. It's already made and edited and uploaded to YouTube. It's coming. So get ready for that. You like the mask talk, Jake? Yeah, well, I kind of hate talking about it. I'm so over all of this crap. Yeah, I hope that you're wrong, Lauren. I don't want the mask to be a new part of the dress code. If it does, then this isn't America no more, if you ask me. If the housing market has a crash, do you think home prices might still stay elevated, meaning they won't go down? But who says the prices will go down? I'm not sure if I really understand your question there, travel animal. You know, Levi, I did a video about the traffic here in Miami. You might like that video. Check it out. There's no way to get around here faster either, by the way. I kind of talk about that in this video. That's the unfortunate thing of living in Miami. Yeah, I know, it's a bummer, Jeannie. Yeah, those mandatory vaccines too, I think is ridiculous, you know? I don't like that idea. People should be allowed to get it if they want to, or if they don't want to, they shouldn't have to. That's it. I'm all about the freedom. Thank you, Joanne. Wow, you're having a hard time finding townhomes under 320K? Wow, that's pretty surprising, especially for that area. I would say check the nearby Cape Coral, and also, oh man, what's the name of that other place over there? Let me pull up my map real quick and tell you. There's another nearby town that's a lot more affordable too. It's called Port Charlotte. Check out there too. Is Miami Beach unsafe now? No, it's not unsafe. Maybe in South Beach, you know, and sometimes when they have crazy stuff going on. Hello, Marie. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind now. Well, if you can pull it down, at least put the nose out in the gym and nobody cares about that, Jim, then I think that might work for me. That's what I was doing here, basically just cheating. At least if I can breathe out my nose, it's good. You're welcome, MV. Jeannie says, have you considered visiting coastal areas of Alabama and Mississippi? Well, I'll be passing through those areas on the way back, but I don't think I'll be stopping much just because that stuff is kind of closer for me to get to another time. So I'll be spending most of the time, you know, out by the West Coast and the areas in between just because it's so far away. You want to see a tour of my house? Warrior, Lizzie's never going to let it happen. We already talked about that. She doesn't want to have to rearrange everything to do that. Nice to see you too, Raz. That's such a shame, Factual. Hey, Vicky, thank you for being a fan of the channel. Do I see? Sorry, guys, my chat keeps going too fast and I keep losing people's questions here. I see more people providing Airbnbs in Florida. It depends on the city. You know, a lot of cities are cracking down on Airbnbs, which is a bummer because that's kind of like what I want to do for my next investment. Yeah, we'll see on the whole vaccine thing, Jeannie. I think it's wrong for companies and things to be mandating it, but I know they're doing it because people are hesitant to take it, but I understand the hesitancy, you know? I think it's wrong for them to force people to take it. Have I done a video on the keys? Not yet, Levi. One of these days I will. Yeah, that sucks, Roxana. Do you do real estate all over Florida or just Central Florida? I have a team that's helping me right now, Ophi, and we cover the entire state of Florida. So feel free to reach out. You can check the description of this stream and all the information's there. Thanks for binging the channel, John. I really appreciate every single view. Like all you guys hopping on, and every time you watch one of my videos, it helps the channel tremendously. So I hate to say it like this, but even if I put out a video you don't like, watch it anyways, because it helps the channel. Well, you came to the right channel if you want to buy a condo in Miami Beach, John. Restaurant reviews. I have a video I've been planning for over a year, and you probably know that if you've seen my videos, Warrior, and I've just been like compiling the footage just to put like my favorite restaurants in there. I'm planning on trying to shoot that video before I leave on my trip. We'll see. I'm trying to get a lot of videos done before I go because I know once I'm on the road, it's going to be harder to film and edit. So I'll have a few of them set up before I go. Hey, Corey, nice to meet another local. Thanks for being a fan of the channel, man. Vacation ideas for Florida locals. That's a good one. I like that idea. Have you worked with out-of-state clients? I've worked with all kinds of clients, Simon. Out of state, out of country, you name it. Florida's a pretty diverse place. Let's see. Are you nervous about living in a high-rise condo in Miami Beach? You know what, Ed? I made a video about that because I was really kind of worried about it after it happened. But now that it's been a little while, I would say most of my fears are kind of put at ease. You know, I feel like that's going to be a freak accident that probably isn't going to happen again. I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. Actually, I don't hope I'm wrong. What am I saying? You know what I mean. Enjoy your dinner, Louie. Yeah, that's a good spot in Miami Beach, John. It's really close to the Faena. That's like still really up and coming. They're redoing a bunch of those buildings around there. I would say the beach in Fort Lauderdale is pretty similar to the beach in Miami Beach. Probably not as many clear days. You know, they have more wave action going on up there, so you're not going to get as many of those beautiful clear beach days like we get down here. I'm glad we hung out too, Jake. Where did I leave off? Where am I? I'm trying to find out where I left off in the chat here, guys. Okay. Jeannie says, had a friend that flew to Orlando recently to take family to Disney World, forced to sit on the tarmac for 3.5 hours. Holy shit. That's crazy. Yeah, I hope so too, Jeannie. Yeah, well, there are a lot of Airbnbs down here in Florida, Vicky. It's just hard to buy one and invest in that because so many cities have so many different regulations around that. I appreciate everybody who's on here saying they binge the channel. It helps out a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, how about interviewing co-owners of condo complexes? Yeah, it's hard to get other people to appear on camera, MV. A lot of people are really nervous to be on camera. Even Lizzie, you see her in my live stream, but how many of her have you seen in the videos? You know what I mean? People don't want to show up in the videos. Yeah, Ken, thank you for coming on, man. I'm glad you made it to the live as well. Good question, Tasha. Beachside hotel, not in South Beach. Well, you know, I haven't stayed at a lot of these hotels, so that's the biggest problem. So it'd be hard for me to suggest. If you're going to stay for longer than a week, though, I would say Airbnb. I really appreciate that, Jim. Every single time you watch and give that thumbs up, it helps the channel tremendously. So big thumbs up to you, man. Yeah, I will make it to Coral Gables. Maybe when I'm back, Jeannie. Coral Gables is a nice area. I've been wanting to do like a walking and driving tour down there. So I can do that when I come back to Miami. I have not done one in Gulfport, Deb. Happy birthday to your grandma, Justin. She makes you watch all the new videos. Well, thank God for your grandma. She better keep making you watch those videos.
I'm gonna join you a little bit here.
Oh, wow, look at that.
You see?
You guys got a special surprise guest. I wasn't even expecting that. She'll come on the live, but she doesn't want to be in the film's videos.
No. I don't want to bomb your videos.
Glad you decided to come along and continue in the real estate arena. You know, Jeannie, I was this close to pulling the plug on all of the real estate stuff and not even talking about real estate no more. But luckily, I just ran into somebody really special that was able to help me get a whole team together to help me with the deals here, because I just don't personally want to do it anymore myself. And having the help has been a tremendous benefit to you guys, everybody who's reached out to me for help. And I just don't have the capacity to help. And also for me, giving me the chance to make more content. So, and I'm glad that people trust me for that. Yeah, I don't see that memorial thing happening, Sharon. I almost guarantee you it's going to be a new building. Money always is the loudest voice in the room.
Don't they need the money for the victims? That's why they decided to do that? 100 million or something?
Yeah, that's the only way they're going to get some money. What do I think about the red tide problems on the West Coast, Joanne? You know, that's been my biggest hang up about the West Coast forever. You know, I love the West Coast, but that would be a deal breaker for me to live over there. So I'm not so sure about that. I hate it. You know, obviously it's terrible. You know, it's not something anybody likes to deal with. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, I was in Fort Myers too, Sue Good. I have a video coming there. Tom, the Mesa Boogie video is coming. A few other people have asked about that. Trust me, it's coming this week. The video is already uploaded to YouTube. Guitar playing, showing my whole rig and everything. It's there. Stay tuned, man. Am I going to be, what does it say?
Where are the victims?
Okay.
Where you at?
Are you going to be covering Sarasota? You know, I kind of just passed through Sarasota on my trip, so I don't really have too much content coming on there. Would I ever live in a cold weather city again? Probably not, Ed.
No.
Although I do like mild cold, like, you know, like Northern California, the Bay Area, that kind of weather. I love it, man. Like the 50s and 60s, 40s at nighttime. I like it. But 6 months of winter in Illinois? No. How can I be as climate change resilient as possible when buying a condo in Miami Beach? Well, that's a tough question to answer, John. You know, obviously buying a newer building is going to do you some justice because those buildings are built up to the best code. That's going to be your best bet. Other than that, there's not really much else you can do, my friend. Yeah, Jeannie, we're planning on visiting San Diego when we come out, so I'll definitely give you a heads up if we make it down that way.
I want to go to San Diego.
Yeah, Lizzie wants to go there.
I spent my birthday there, right? 3-4 years ago. How long was that?
Yeah, that was back in 2017.
Yeah.
Spent Lizzie's birthday
So
there.
beautiful.
All right. Where are my top places to live in Florida, Julia? Stay tuned. I have a new video coming on that I just shot today. I don't want to give it all away in the stream, but the video's coming. I promise. I just shot it today. And it's an updated list, you know, based on everything I just saw. What's up, Elephant? Shout out to Gladys, Justin's grandma. My grandma, Justin's grandma, Lizzie's sister. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.
Guys. I have so many comments. I don't know how I can keep up.
Are there any observation decks in tall buildings within downtown Miami or Miami Beach? I don't think so, Travel Animal. Not that I'm aware of, but obviously if you're on a high floor, you got a great view of just about anywhere. And some buildings have like rooftop pools and barbecue areas, so that's going to be your best bet.
Mm-hmm.
Never been to El Paso, but I'm guessing we'll be El Passing right through it. We have 3 dogs? No, we don't have 3 dogs. Those are not our dogs. Those are Lizzie's clients' dogs.
Up until yesterday, guys, there was 7 doggies over here. It was so much fun, but I was like up and down with the little strollers so I could take them out. Lots of work. So I'm glad Michael decided to do the live today. Like he said, it will be pandemonium. Now we are down to 3, and tomorrow there's 2 more coming just for the daycare. But those 3, they're here for overnight sittings.
There you have it.
Yeah.
If you watch the whole ad, is that good for my channel? I don't know, Sonia. I've heard that too. Maybe, it definitely doesn't hurt, but some of those ads are pretty crazy. I've seen some that are like 45 minutes long. I have YouTube Premium now, so I don't have to watch ads anymore. It definitely is worth it. And some of the money comes to us as the creators, so that's pretty nice. Have I connected with Traveling Robert? No, I haven't yet, Jeannie, but I have seen his channel. And thank you, Tasha, for becoming a member. I appreciate that.
Ooh, Tasha.
And it's just because I like you. Anybody, nice. Because just what that means, guys, anybody in the chat, that means that, I have the channel membership on my channel. And that's just basically a tip jar. You don't have to do it. It's just for anybody that wants to, throw a few bucks my way. It helps me do YouTube for a living because I am doing this as a job now, so every little bit helps. So thank you so much, Tasha.
Nice. Thank you.
Where did I graduate high school? Belvedere High School. And you'll be seeing that in a video soon once I'm back in the neighborhood.
Trying to find the video here.
Yeah, you're right, Jeannie. I actually had somebody reach out to me and approach me with the idea about helping with real estate, and it just came right in the nick of time as I was about ready to pull the plug on the whole real estate thing.
Look, guys, can you see this? This was the weekend. I don't know if you can see it or not.
All the puppies.
All the puppies.
Yeah, I hear you, Olfie, on the red tide. Yeah, it's a deal breaker for me too. I would hate to move over there and then have the beach be unusable for a few months. Oh my God, that'd be like a Florida nightmare for me. Yeah, I've heard about the Margaritaville up in Daytona, so good. Maybe next time up there I'll visit for a video. Oh yeah, that's cool. Ari's launching the podcast, huh? Is it about Entourage? That used to be one of my favorite shows, man. Yeah, Sarasota is a nice area. It's like one of the most laid back areas down over there, but you're still like in a city. Good choice, Jeannie. Let's see. I keep losing the comments. As soon as I scroll down, it scrolls down
it's
like
the second time,
3
so
feet.
You gotta get used to it.
Yeah, there are some old buildings that are built pretty well, John. I can't name them here all on the chat, but there are some good old buildings here. Yes, Pondu. I have been to Brazil once. I was there for 5 weeks and it was awesome, man. But I would never want to live there. Maybe I should make a video about
You
that.
have the list of the pros and cons. That was a fun list.
Yeah, I
that you
did make a
made.
list, and that was way before I was doing YouTube.
Yeah.
I am planning to go back to the Keys at some point, Michael. I just don't know when. Yeah, that'd be great, Jeannie. She is so beautiful, isn't she, Oof?
Who is that?
Oof
Oof.
Urban.
Ah, you're making me blush.
It depends, Barry. It depends on how you plan on using your property here as a foreigner. Just buying the property is not hard. Spending more than 6 months out of the year here can be hard. So you definitely want to get a real estate attorney and maybe even an immigration attorney consultation before even buying something here.
Lizzie with the Z. Everybody Z-Z-Y. You never get it right. It's Liziani with S.
Yes.
But everybody knows me as Lizzie, the dog walker. Lizzie. L-I-S-I.
Tasha wants to know, what are your thoughts on the upcoming trip?
I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm a little bit sad because I'm going to be leaving my babies. And also because of the whole, mask situation and the whole, indoors kind of thing that we not even care for the indoors, but for Michael, the gym is very important. So I feel bad for him having to lift 200 pounds of weight with the mask on. But yeah, we are looking forward, but at the same time,
it's not the same as it was last time we were out there, but we'll see how it goes. That's a good thing we're driving, we can always change directions
plans.
or whatever on the fly. So,
but yeah, I know I'm gonna miss my babies.
Yep. JJ wants to know, how did Lizzie react or feel about me starting the YouTube channel?
Oh, at first I couldn't believe it because he was always so shy with people and never wanted to get together with a lot of people. I'm Brazilian. I just want to, get together and do, dinners and stuff. But when he told me that, I was like, okay, go for it. But I could not believe all the videos that I saw. I was like, wow, you're very talented. So I'm happy for him, and he's totally different now. He's more laid back, as you guys, didn't know him before, but before he was very stressed out all the time, getting out in the heat in my scooter, trying to, show the stuff and wasting a lot of his time for things never, go through, and long story. But now I'm happy for him. I'm happy. Yes, and he's helping people. Happy. So that's why I love it. I love to see all the comments that, all of you people, say about how much he has helped.
Yeah, she does read the comments.
I do.
Let's see, what else we got here? Thank you, Bobby and Vicky, for loving the channel. And good for you, Carol, for getting sober in San Diego. Yeah, thanks for the tip. So good. How do you become a member? You just click the blue join button and YouTube will walk you through the steps from there.
Yeah, but can he do from the phone?
Yeah, you can do it from any device.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Triz. They all love the dogs.
They say my name right here.
I didn't make it to Fernandina.
L-I-S-I.
Yep, that's Jeannie.
Thanks, Jeannie.
Do you plan on collaborating with any other vloggers that do the same content as you? You know what, Ed? I'm going to tell you a quick little story. I have reached out to a couple people for doing collabs in the past. As you see, I haven't done those collabs. And long story short, I probably am not going to be doing them for 2 reasons. 1, people are flaky, just like in the real estate business. And 2, I don't need them, That's kind of how I see it. Like, a lot of people do the collabs in hopes to grow the channel and everything like that. But I feel like if I just keep giving you guys the videos that you want and, making the best videos I can, I don't need those collabs. My channel's going to grow without them. So that's my thought on that. I'm glad you liked the recent Florida tour, MV. Yeah, I tried to keep it as positive as possible. Yeah, I don't know about that, Pondu. Maybe you're right. Fort Lauderdale's great, Melanie. It's a nice cousin to Miami. Next live, tell us before. Yeah.
I told him
Sorry, man. I
he's
know.
never gonna do that, guys.
I don't think I can plan these streams just because it's too hard for me to plan them. I never know when I'm gonna want to do them. So I just got to do it when I feel like it. Maybe next time I can give like a 10-minute notice. That's probably the best I
Big
can do.
I told him, tell them at least, 5 days, I don't know, something, so they can plan.
How do you move down from the Midwest and find a hot chick like Lizzie?
Ah!
It's called luck, man. That's it. There's no plan.
Gotta go to the beach.
Yeah, you just got to hang out at the beach a lot and be a beach bum. That was my plan. It worked.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, what else we got here? You really want to see videos on the current rental prices, Trillery? Maybe I'll do that. Thanks for the idea. Hello, Colette, all the way from
Cash.
Dublin.
Mm-mm.
Thank you
Even
for always
more.
watching and commenting. Let's see.
I don't know how you thank people.
Just got on. Where am I going? We're going all over the country, basically, Linda. Check back at the beginning of the stream.
First, Chicago. To see his family.
Would you love to do some Century Village condo reviews? I'm not sure where that is, actually. Go to Cali before they shut it down.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, don't worry, Mike. If it gets too crazy, we're just going to bail. We have the Jeep. We're driving, so, it's going to be day by day.
What a bummer.
But I'm planning on spending most of my time outside, so it's not going to be that big of an issue, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so either, Randall. I don't need other people to grow my channel. I don't need other YouTubers to help me with a collab. Have you ever expanded outside of Florida for your videos? No, this is gonna be the first time. That's why I'm actually doing this live, because I really want to know what you guys want to hear. What you guys want to see from this trip, because I am going to be outside of Florida, and I would love to know that. I probably won't make it to Chicago, Travel Animal, just because it's like 90 minutes away, and I'm just going to be focusing on spending time with family.
Belvedere.
Since it's going to be a very short trip there. I'm only going to be there for like a week. Ever think about making broader real estate videos? I have thought about that, Triz, and I think that's an excellent idea. So thank you, man. It is a much bigger audience. I'm just not sure how many people would listen, because obviously I'm not Grand Stefan or Meet Kevin, so who's going to listen to some dude down in Florida? Well, let's see. I might give it a try, Triz. Thank you, man, for the support. I'm from Belvedere, Illinois, St. Louis, not too far from there. I think that's like a 6-hour drive. Yeah, I like that idea too, Jeannie, doing some comparisons on like the rental prices and buying situation in Florida versus California. That's a good way to kind of keep with the theme of the channel. Yeah, it's probably going to be worse than 2008, Vincent, just because of all the money printing. Hello, Carrie. Thanks for joining. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, Jeannie. Just go where we're comfortable. If we don't like it, we're just going to leave. Hello from Port Charlotte. Hello back from Miami, Judy.
Hello.
Lauren, the Fort Lauderdale pizza. I know. We missed that pizza, Lauren. I think probably the last time we were there was with you.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. We just haven't gone back, but it's so good.
The pizza is really good and very cheap for the size.
Make bigger range of videos for potential viewers. The Florida audience loves you, but the rest of the world needs to find you. That's exactly right, Triz. That's been my biggest conundrum that I think about on a daily basis on what kind of video should I make next. So I'm going to try to move away from the Florida content and talk more about things in general. I'm just not sure how to do that yet, but I'm working on it. Shoot me an email if you have some more ideas. I'd really love to hear it. Yeah, we're actually going to be stopping in Arizona for like a week, Randall. We have some friends that live there and they invited us to come see them. So we're going to be there too.
We're going to go hike at the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, going to see the Grand Canyon too.
We're going to go on the flip-flops.
Maybe. Grandma wants to know, are we going around the old Route 66? I don't know. I think they closed some of the Route 66. That's what I heard. Yeah, they do have some good pizza over there, Fort Lauderdale. Would you consider documenting your financial independence journey? I would consider that. I'm not really sure what you would want to see based around that, though, so let me know. Mississippi, I'll probably just be passing through. I'm not really planning on stopping much there. Thank you, Mario. I'm glad you enjoyed the travel videos. Am I going to wait till I get back from my trip to post videos? This time I am not, Ed. I'm going to be making videos in real time. So since I'm going to be gone for about 2.5 months, I plan on shooting a video, editing it, and getting it uploaded to YouTube within a day or two. So everything's going to be pretty on point with where I'm at. Probably just be a couple days behind.
If you don't have an issue with the internet.
Yeah, well, that's a whole nother issue. Should we wait to purchase once the bubble bursts? Yeah, maybe. If you have time to wait, I would wait.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, Crystal, I'm recording the trip. I talked about this in one of my driving videos about possibly starting a new channel with just the driving footage I have from the dash cam. I might do that. I don't know if I'll do it on the trip, though. I might not have time for that while I'm out. Good for you, Carson. Hopefully you'll get to come back soon. Which state would we move to if we had to pick one, Carrie? Oh my God. You know, the problem with that is there's only 2 places to go for the beach. You have Florida and you have California, but they're polar opposites. I love California, but you know, the way things are there right now, I just can't imagine living there, you know? So I don't know.
You would think San Diego would be more like a laid back, but
yeah, we'll see once we're out there again. You know, it's been a few years since we've been there. Let's see. Yeah, thank you for the tip there, Jeannie, on the potential collab.
What'd you say? Jeannie, I don't see.
But yeah, I guess there would be only 2 choices really for me. It'd have to be Florida or California because otherwise you're losing the beach. And yeah, you can go into northern states that have the beach, but it's just too cold.
Yeah, my joints don't like the cold.
Yeah. San Diego is beautiful, but the water's cold. Yeah, it's kind of cold, you know. It's definitely colder than Florida,
True.
But for me, it's fine. We're going to be in there in the summer. You know, I can get in the water. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, in and out. Vai e volta.
Yeah, I agree, Paul. I think if we did move to California, San Diego would be at the top of the list. The RV life, I don't think so, Ed.
I tried.
I don't think I can handle staying with Lizzie in the RV for all that time.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm just kidding.
Am I that bad?
Absolutely not.
No, he's just lazy. He has to do a bunch of checkups before, after, clean up everything. I don't know, the bathroom.
Yeah, there's like the whole checklist. There's like the RV channels that have to do like the whole, you know.
Just thinking about his lazy, guys. He's very practical like me, so.
It is pretty easy just to check into a hotel. That takes like 15 minutes versus getting the RV ready to go. Thank you, Johnny, for loving the videos.
We could rent one just to see if he would like it.
Yeah, maybe one of these days. Yeah, we've been to Ventura too, Colette. That is a nice area.
Yeah.
And I plan on doing a drive all the way down the PCH again. Going to be coming from Northern California down to the south. That's the plan. And last time we did it on the way up. We drove from LA up the PCH. So this time be the opposite way down if the road is open. Yeah, the guitar video's coming, man.
Nothing to do with the channel, but oh well.
No, it's coming. I think I said that already earlier to you, the ZSR MX1. all the stuff. You're going to see all my guitars, all my pedals, my amps, everything, and
You
a little bit
jam
of
a little
playing in the
bit,
beginning.
yeah.
It's coming in a few days. I promise.
It's a short one.
Yeah, that's the thing, Randall. You know, you get way more bang for your buck out here. And I feel like the best balance is to just live here in Florida and visit California, because you can just live the good life here in Florida on the cheap and then use that savings of money to visit California instead of spend it all on your house over there.
Mm-hmm.
Coral Springs, I'm not too familiar with, actually, Carrie. That's kind of like in West Broward, and I hardly ever go up that way, so I don't have too much of an opinion on the area. Yeah, there's more videos coming from the Florida trip still, Anthony. Can you believe it? I'm not even done with those yet. So I still have more of those to come. I filmed way too many videos. That was the problem. And I'd never done anything like that before. So that's why I'm not going to be filming this entire trip around the country. It'd just be insane. Do I have a favorite guitar player? That's an easy one, Randall. You
Show
know,
your tattoo.
the Metallica boys. Those are my favorite guys. Kirk and James. Yeah, I know it's expensive there. Hawaii? Yeah, I could never live out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. That's not for me.
Well, we're gonna.
Although that show, the White Lotus,
White
is pretty
Lotus.
fun to watch over there in
On
Hawaii.
HBO. Super
like that.
cool. I want to go there. The White Lotus.
Yep, totally, Randall. Do my music? Yeah, I don't know. Well, you'll check out my playing in the video, Colette. It's coming with the guitar video, so you'll see me play a little bit of guitar in that video. A lot of people have asked that. Although they're not my songs, they're just cover songs. But I do have some original riffs and stuff that I play. Oh, man, you're so lucky, Jeannie. That had to be awesome. That's my band. What's the food that I could eat every day? Steak, JJ.
This one said we can drive from Jacksonville straight to.
Yeah, from the East
Yeah.
I-10. Yeah. Yeah, steak's been my favorite food since I was a little kid. Thank you, Judy.
Gotta go back to Texas.
Yeah, we'll eventually make it to New York, Travel Animal. It's not at the top of my list because it's just a big, giant city, and that's not really my thing. I don't really love that kind of situation, just like I don't love being in downtown Chicago as much. So, yeah, eventually I'll make it there, but it's just not at the top of my list. Good for you, Anthony. Yeah, I'll bet it was awesome. Never been to Mexico. I thought about maybe trying to cross the border while we're over there. We'll see. Yeah, I went on a few vacations to Marco Island. Yeah, we didn't make it to Marco Island, Paul, unfortunately. We will, though. It's only like 2 hours away from Miami.
Marco Island, Naples.
How are you able to live on your own at 20? I'm 22 and I still live with my dad.
Wow.
Well, Vincent, I was extremely determined to leave home, and I would have left at 18, but the opportunity kind of fell through, so I had to wait a couple more years. But I concentrated on just, having some money saved. It wasn't a lot, which you can see from my old videos. But I would say the determination factor is what got me there, man. You have to make it like your top priority in life. And if you do, it will happen.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm going to be delivering. Well, guys, thank you so much for all the ideas. I just wanted to jump on here for a little while. It's been awesome chatting with you guys. I'm going to hang up because I'm getting hungry. Still got to cook some dinner and go for my nighttime walk. So thanks for y'all hanging out with me. I'm going to recheck the chat for some of the ideas that some of you guys mentioned. And do me a favor, if you could just put a comment below this video with some of the ideas that you have for the upcoming trip, or even feel free to shoot me an email. My email is in the About section of the channel. So I look forward to hearing all of your ideas, and I will definitely be making some of them while I'm out.
Thank
Peace.
you, guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Beijos.
See you guys.
Ciao. Bye-bye.